Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. Welcome Quam, and everybody else is currently here. Hopefully you guys are doing alright. Alright guys, this is Legacy, Steel and Sorcery. This is the fantasy extraction game that I tried about 2 months ago, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. At the time that I tried this game out, it was not super great. Okay, there were a lot of graphical issues. There were a lot of it wasn't just graphical issues, it was just there was a lot of jank that this game kind of had that I kind of decided to put this game on the back pedal, you know, the back burner if you will, and decided that I wanted to just kind of revisit it sometime down the road and see if, I don't know, see if the game is actually improving at all. That's really the main thing of this stream. So, here we are. I want to kind of just go over everything that the game has currently because there are definitely some differences from the last time that I played this. So we're going to spend some time, a few minutes, kind of just going over everything this game currently has as far as the menu goes. And then we'll kind of get into the gameplay. Welcome, Quam. You played it about a month ago, and once I recommended it, it was a little too jank. Yeah, so we kind of had the same exact idea. I don't know how the game felt a month ago. I know I played it 2 months ago. I think I played it around the time that One Peg recommended it. Because I was around the creator chat and I saw One Peg talking about the game. I don't think you need an invite for this. I'm pretty sure if you go to Steam and you request access, I think they almost guarantee give you access to it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. And thank you, Rishu. Yeah, thank you, Rishu, for the sub. I appreciate that very much. Alright, guys. So first things first, let's talk about the characters. There are 4 different classes that you can choose from. There's Hunter, Priest, Rogue, and there's Warrior, which I've already created, okay? Every single character has a trait tree, okay? So as you level up, you basically just unlock different skills while you're playing. This is the same for every class. Same idea, different traits. And it goes all the way up to, I think, level 15, something like that. So if you were here for my Mistfall Hunter stream, you are going to understand that this is kind of in the middle of Mistfall and Dark and Darker. Dark and Darker is like super simple, where you just kind of throw on some random skills and perks, probably the meta ones, and you go. This game has more of a linear path, I think. It has some options, but I believe you can unlock either all of them or most of them. So keep that in mind. And then Mistfall was, of course, just a pretty complex, not really tree, but a bunch of different options that changed the game. So this is kind of in the middle, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I haven't played the game enough to really give my opinion on how I think the trait system is. But just know that this is how the system works for all classes. You level up. For example, right now I can unlock this, which lets me pick up and throw heavy objects around the map. Another one gives me more time down for allies to revive me. Just some examples of what the traits look like. Okay. Every class also has skills. So this is going to be your Q and E. So I should say the traits are like your perks. And then the skills are like fighter, sprint, and second wind. Okay? Except instead of only 2, you have 4. Okay? You have 1 skill, which is going to be based on the weapon that you're currently using. Okay? So if you're using a 2-handed weapon, such as your battle axe, I guess that's what it's called, whatever it's called. You get a whirlwind attack, and then if you have a sword and shield, or mace and shield, it gives you a quake ability, okay? So depending on what weapon you're using, you do have a different ability. And then your 1 through 3, which you could consider like your skills, have different options. Right now, it's limited. It is an alpha, so there's only so many options here. Most of them, I think, are planned to have multiple choices, like this one here. For our 2, we could choose between Rampage, which gives us more damage and becomes unstoppable. There's different... I don't know the dictionary definitions of what this actually does. I think unstoppable in this game means that you can't be staggered, I think. You have Enrage, which clears immunity and loss of control effects. Shout, which drains enemy stamina, things like that. So you just have different types of abilities. And again, I'm pretty sure their plans are to add multiple for each skill, but just wanted to put it out there that it's different. The weapon skills are different from your main character skills. And then, of course, every character is going to have different options here. If you look over here on the left-hand side, you also have your weapons and your armor. So as far as I know, you can wear a helmet, shoulder pads, chest piece, legs, 2 rings. I don't know if there's necklaces or not. I think it's just 2 rings. And then you have a harness where you can grab different types of equipment. I'll show that off a little bit later. But every class, to my knowledge, has access to certain items. For example, I know Warrior can use spears and has, I think it's like a war horn that gives you rage. Warrior works similar to, I think, WoW Rage, where you get rage from fighting. So the only other way to gain it is through that Warhorn effect, and these are things that you can carry with you in dungeon. Welcome Reaper, welcome Real Fake. Are you just the extraction game tester now? Yeah, I think that's kind of what I've become, hasn't it? At this point, it sure feels like it. I'm really just not wanting to play Dark and Darker. That's not why I haven't been streaming, by the way. I actually have been busy. I was out of the house all day yesterday. I was busy this morning. And then I saw this Legacy test was coming out, so yeah, I figured why the hell not? Might as well just see what they've been doing, right? Is this game still mobile-like? No idea. I gotta try it out for myself. I played a little bit today, but not much. I played like 2 games and figured I would just stream and just see how it feels. So not sure yet. I'll let you decide that for yourself when we get into games. Yeah, so this is the 5th playtest, so there have been 4 major updates, or 5. 4 or 5 major updates since I last played the game, which is the main reason I wanted to try the game out again. Okay, so you still have your stats tab. It just gives you like a general idea of what your armor, health, etc. looks like based on your current gear. And then you have your stash tab. Over here on the right, you can basically just choose different tabs. It's pretty basic. There's nothing really too much to delve into here that I've seen so far. And then your gear and equipment just kind of sits here on the right-hand side. I would love to see them add a sort button that Mistfall has. I think the sort button in Stash is like the biggest quality of life feature that I wish every single extraction game that comes out has. We already have it in Mistfall. So, come on, baby. Let's add it in every other game, please. Let's see it in Dark and Darker. Let's see it in Midnight. Let's see it in all these games. Alright? I'm ready. Okay. Outside of that, we have quests, which I already did a few of. Basically, I think it's 3 or 4 hours, the merchants will give you quests that you can complete. It'll give you merchant affinity. The devs said that there's a bug right now. They already know about it. It's supposed to tell you the rewards you get. It gives it to you, but there's a bug, so take it for what you will. Just know that every quest gives you a reward. It's just bugged. Okay, so there is the city tab here. This is all the merchants that are currently in the game. I don't know if there's plans to animate the front page, but once you click on them, there are animations here, so I don't know what the plans are there, but just know every single merchant does have a different, purpose. For example, the alchemist is here to sell you potions, and then every single merchant, to my knowledge, has access to crafting. So, for example, if you collect lilies and vials, which I already did some of, you're able to craft those items, sends it to your stash. Pretty simple. You can also craft potions that help you in-game. This one is a stamina potion, so if you consume it, you'll get 50 stamina. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. We have the armor here. This is going to be the guy you want to go to craft your different armor. You guessed it. This is how I crafted a little bit of my starter gear for Warrior. So this game has different types of gathering. You have mining, and you can also chop wood. So I mined for copper ore, and then I used that to grind it down to copper bars. And then I came down here to the Executioner Gaze, and I used those copper bars I collected and leather, rawhide leather that I got from a wolf, and I was able to craft a helmet. So the more that you craft and buy from a merchant, and the more you do their quests, the more items that you have optional, the more options you have as far as what you can and can't craft. You can also craft for different classes, of course, but we're on warrior, so that's what we'll be focusing on. Enchantress, I don't know if she's actually doing anything right now. I know that you can buy different arrows from her and paper that's used for priest prayer cards that I haven't done anything with. There's a whole thing with priests. You can use these cards to do special effects. I haven't really done anything with them, so I can't explain it. You can craft... I know you can craft rings, but I don't know how fleshed out this is. I think you might unlock more as you level, but again, the game's in alpha, so I don't know how far this is going yet. I know there's some kind of gem system coming and disenchant coming. I think you can currently disenchant. You can use this to basically use a useless piece of... So I'll just use this, for example. I have these Battle Priest shoulder guards here. So this item, I'm not playing Priest, so it's useless to me. So instead of just selling it to a vendor, you can disenchant it, and you'll get different items back to help you craft items of your class. So that's what it does. Tailor is used to craft healing and different size... Why can't I talk? Different size backpacks. So, for example, your starting class gets an 8x4 bag, which is 32 slots. But you can either buy increased bag slots here, for example, for 200 gold. Or you can do what I did, which is you can start collecting stuff in-game. For example, here, you can find rough linen. I think mobs have this. That's where I got it from. And then rawhide leather, again, is from wolves. You can sit here and craft everything that you need. So, yeah, pretty much... Oh, wait, that's how... Well, one way to get rough linen is linen scrap. That's one of them. Yeah, everything pretty much has a crafting utility of, you know, a reason when you're in-game what you're actually trying to do. You have the tavern maid here who is going to be for food. You can buy chopped wood, which is used to set your fire. There's a fire that I'll show you in the... It's actually a brand new thing that I haven't seen before. I think it's called the tavern? I'll show it. Oh, the lodge. Yeah, I'll show that in a second. So you can buy food from her. You can craft different things as well. Copper pot, I believe, is used for food that you bring over to the lodge. Okay. And treasure is just for random stuff. Nothing special. Weaponsmith is obviously just for crafting weapons. Same as the armor, just, you know, for weapons instead. The lodge, this is brand new. So this is the thing that I have never really seen before. So this... I can't really explain it too well yet, but from my understanding, the lodge is going to be the place where you go, where you can upgrade and do different things at your base. So for example, you have a food section here where you can use ingredient. I wish I had a copper pot so I could show you what this does. I think it allows you to create buffs between rounds. So for example, if you go and collect like a wolf steak and you cook that wolf steak in this pot, it gives you a permanent game buff for like the next couple games. Maybe like 50 HP, or it gives you stamina, or it gives you something. Bed, this game is gonna have a rested experience system. I think the point of this is that they're trying to help people that can't play as often try to catch up to the players who play a lot. So a good example of this would be WoW. I think a lot of these systems come from WoW. The devs are is it Blizzard North developers, they used to be. So kind of like when you log out in a tavern and you get rested XP, it's the same exact thing. This system just makes it a little easier to level up the next time you play. You have a storage chest system here to give you more stash tabs. Simple enough. You have something here for crafting bench recipes. I don't know what this does either yet. Again, this is all new to me. I just know that this is brand new and I've never seen this before. So I just wanted to share it. Alright, I think I've been yapping for long enough. I've kind of went over everything that I wanted to go over. So I'm going to just go in a game and just show... Just show what the game looks like, right? So we'll just go with Warrior, as I've already been playing anyway. We'll just see how that goes. I have found some people. I killed 2 people already. Which I'm surprised. There's more people than I expected playing, at least. Which is a good sign for a small alpha game. Hey, Nico. Welcome, man. They improved the inventory stash. Yeah, so this game has a very different feel from the games that I'm used to playing, which is actually why I put it on the back burner for a while. So this game, I think, gives me more of a... I don't even know what game to compare this to from what it looks like, but it's not like the dark, gritty feel that Dark and Darker and Mistfall give you. Like, you kind of have to like this fantasy. You kind of have to like the art direction that this game has, you know? I think if you're someone who likes, you know, Mistfall and Darker, the aesthetic, and then you look at this and go, wait, I don't like the way the art direction is in here, you're probably never going to like it, because it's just a different, like, it's just a different style. So, pretty simple stuff. This is also something weird. So, this hasn't changed in 2 months, which I don't know if I'm surprised about it or not. So, basically, when you open up to loot stuff, you have an entire different inventory system that pops up. You loot whatever you're going to loot and you go. I think I'm more of a fan, personally, of the system where, like, a little pop-up pops up on the left side of your screen. I don't know if that's something that they're considering or not, but just know that that's how the game currently is as far as, you know, as far as whenever you're looting. So trees, I mentioned earlier you can chop trees. You can also mine ore. So, oh, this one doesn't work. Okay, I'll try to show you what later. Gameplay is better than graphics. Yeah, but graphics are still important, right? Oh, so pretty simple stuff. Yeah, you literally just chop trees. And the reason you do this is you can use it directly to craft gear from merchants. Again, you can also mine ore. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but wood, ore. Very, very WoW-esque. I mean, the amount of things in this game that give me the WoW vibe is extremely high, as I'm sure most people will probably agree with. But that is what the system looks like as far as that goes. I'll show you some of the mob PvP as well. A slight breakdown of the game. I spent about the last 20 minutes going over everything from start to finish. So if you want to rewind the VOD a little bit, that would actually probably be better. Because it goes over, like, everything. As far as the menu goes. Yeah, rewinding is definitely the better choice here. Alright, let's see the combat. I haven't done a whole lot of this since the last, like, I mean, it's been like 2 months. So now you have a grab. You have charge attacks as well. Here's what I'll do, actually. I'm gonna just kill this real quick. I want to show you the different attacks that you have. So I know there's a block charge. You have 2 different heavies. So I think I don't know if there's a tutorial system somewhere. I didn't see one. But there's different levels of color for your character. So when it goes blue, I think it means that they can't block it. And when it goes red, it means you can't be staggered. I don't know if that's 100% the way the game is set up, but I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows differently than me. And you can also jump attack as well. And again, you do have, as a warrior, you have 2 weapons to choose from. So warrior also has different moves that they have with their weapon. Most of them have similar, it's like similar ideas. The difference is this weapon can't block, this weapon can. And I don't know what I'm doing, and I want to be able to... How's this compared to D&D? It's not really fair for me to compare the games. Number one, I think outside of what the technical genre is, they're completely different games. At least that's what it seems like they're trying to do. But number two, this game is an alpha. It's not even a beta. This game is early alpha. I think it's the 5th alpha playtest. So it's a little bit unfair for me to... Oh, you want to see some PvP? You want to see what the PvP looks like? Because I do. Come here. Where you going? I want to show the PvP off. Where are you going? Come back. Come here. Get me here. Where are you going? Come here. Okay, I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm doing yet. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, so forgive me if I play like a fool. So I know rogues can go invis, but you can actually see them. Do you see the little outline? So I know there's also, like, dodges, too. You notice how he turns green? I believe the green is an invincibility frame, meaning that I actually can't attack him during that. So just something to keep in mind. Alright. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I guess we can use this guy as a guinea pig. I wonder if he's faster than me. Can he just get away from me? I actually don't know. Is stamina infinite? I actually don't know. Alright, how do I catch up to this guy? Can I not? Interesting. So it seems like you have infinite stamina. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to catch up with this guy. It seems impossible. That was another player. Oh my god. Not the mob. Alright, well, you're done. Okay, well. Wait, there's another guy? Wait, why are there so many people here? Why are there so many people? Alright, well. There's a lot of people, fellas. There's a lot here. It sure is an active playtest. Is this... It's like, yeah, it like slowly reveals itself. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well. I'm dead, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so take it for what it is. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. We'll just go again. I can't believe there were like 5 people. How many people were there? 4? I can already feel the movement speed meta developing in this game. I can already feel it. Yeah, I don't know. I can already feel... I can already feel something happening here. Something with the movement speed. Feels pretty crazy. The fact that that rogue was able to run forever was absolutely insane. I actually don't know, like, is there a way to stop him from running? Maybe there's consumables that you can stop. You have these heavy spears. Warhorn, too. I'm gonna buy some of these. I don't really know what... I've never used them before, but we'll give them a try. Alright, yeah, we'll just go again. Well, I'm kind of glad we actually got to do some PvP. Seems a little weird. I'm not really sure if I like it or not at this point in the test. Yeah, I need to do a lot more PvP to like really know how I currently stand as far as if I enjoy how they have it set up or not. Stamina is infinite when out of combat or the weapon is sheathed. So how do I ever catch that rogue player? I guess I just can't. I think the blue stance stops people from blocking. I think that's the point of that. Really, really surprised to see 3 different players. It's more people than I ever saw in the Mistfall test, it feels like. Most of my Mistfall was just kind of running around and... I mean, mostly just empty lobby. Nerf move, yeah, it's always the movement speed, isn't it? Always. I'm sure I misplayed in that. I'm sure I misplayed in that fight too. I'm sure I could have played that a little better. I think they also changed how evading works. I think you can evade while attacking. I don't think you used to be able to, but it's been so long, I don't know that for sure. But it definitely, yeah, I don't know. Something feels different with the combat from the last time I played this. I can't quite put my finger on like what feels different, but something feels different. Is there a map in this game? Yes. Yeah, so if you press M, you do have an entire map here. So everything's marked as well. So I think these are like your big key areas that have bosses in them. The red key and the crypt. And then you have like the smaller places kind of littered throughout the map. I think the outskirts are the easier areas, and then the more center you are, the harder the mobs get. I think. I don't know that for sure though, but I think that's how it is. Legitist friends killed the playtest. Well, there was no solos, so it didn't really matter what Lich did. I wanted solos, so couldn't really, you know, couldn't really do that, unfortunately. It's okay, though. The dev said the next test will definitely have solo play, so I'm not, like, overly worried about it. Also, I am considering playing Path of Exile 2 on the 6th. Everyone has been hyping up this game like crazy, so I'm thinking about playing it. I've never seen, it's been a while since I've seen the amount of hype I've seen for PoE 2. I was surprised. There were teams in top gear that were mowing down lobbies with no effort. Do you think that means the gear gap is too big? Is that a gear gap issue? Did I play the first? No. No, I never played the first. It looked way too complicated. The game looked like I needed a master's degree just to play the game, so I decided not to. I decided to have fun playing games. Apparently by playing Dark and Darker, which is debatable at best, but yeah. I never got into PoE. I am considering it, though. You have to really like ARPGs. I do like ARPGs. I used to play, I played Diablo, which I thought was fun. It's just that I never delved into PoE, so, you know, it's hard. PoE looks bad? That's crazy for you to say that, because everything I've seen about PoE 2 looks good. So I'm not really sure what to say. But can I climb this? I don't think I can. I gotta figure out, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get up there so I can join in the fun here. I guess there's no, like, ledge climbing or anything. Not that I can see. PoE 2 was pretty tough to get into. Yeah, that is... Oh, that doesn't reach. Did you see that little baby swing I did? Wait, he's down there. Oh, it's two different people. Wait, oh my god, it's like they multiplied. where did the other one come from? Alright, yeah, I didn't expect two of them. You have 7k hours in PoE 1? That's a lot of hours, man. So I take it you like the game. Is that a fair statement? So, one of the issues I'm already noticing in this game is I feel like there's gonna be an obviously, like, movement speed heavy, like, meta gameplay style. Or he'll fight me and just die instantly. I still stand by that. It feels like the infinite stamina thing is gonna result in a lot of people just putting their weapon away and running away, and you'll never catch them. So it looks like the bags identify themselves if you just let it go. So you don't want to... So I guess you just wait to loot till after that stuff is done with, I guess. We got a kill, which is, I guess, good. We are getting a lot of PvP today. That's a good thing, I think. I was a little scared that we were gonna just run around an empty game the entire day, which would have been just extremely boring. So I'm glad to see that we're, you know, finding players and fights. Because the problem is, when I played Mistfall, the PvE was, like, kind of fun. Like, you get used to it after a while, but it was fun at first. The problem is I really didn't get to do any player versus player combats, you know? And it's hard to judge a game when... it's hard to judge a game that's PvP based when there's no PvP, which is how Mistfall felt. So, yeah, there's that. I'm gonna third party this, so I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and wait for a minute. How does Rogue Invis work? Is he just Invis? Like, huh. Oh my god. I couldn't get him. Oh well, I guess it's my loot at least. I tried. I don't know how to kill a rogue. I have no idea. They go invisible and they disappear off the face of the earth. How do I play bad games? What do you consider a good game? Because I play good games. Yeah, I'm a little confused as to what you consider a good one. Don't say Dark and Darker, or I'll make fun of you. We both know Dark and Darker is not actually a good game. It's just the only option we have at the moment. I'm sitting here trying to loot in the extraction zone, which is really annoying. I wish I could, like, loot this guy. Oh, this is so annoying. This is just so annoying. I just want to loot. Please. Okay, this is fine. Whatever. It's whatever. I'm done going back and forth. Good enough. Everything has been changed in this game around the slower play, including balancing enemies, bosses, so it should still feel balanced and not a slogfest. It does feel too much of a slog as well. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I haven't played enough to give a good, not impression, but I just haven't played the game long enough to really say much about it yet. I'm trying to take out the memory that I have of the game from 2 months ago. Because 2 months ago, I didn't like the game. I thought the game felt really bad. Because it just wasn't finished enough for my taste. That was the issue I had with it. So I'm trying to put out my obvious bias of the game state 2 months ago. Of feeling like the game was too alpha to be enjoyable. And I'm trying to kind of come in with a new set of eyes, so to speak. So that's what I'm trying to do, at least. I'm trying to be fair, you know. Fair in my judgment here. At least as much as I can. Okay, I'm gonna go to the weaponsmith, and I'm gonna craft a weapon. So now I can go here. Equip that. What's the difference in damage? So 96 to 113. 20. It's like 15%. That's pretty significant, I think. That's a decent damage difference. Right. Go here, craft. Can we even do anything? I don't think so. I think I'm missing... Yeah, I don't have enough copper. We gotta do some mining, I guess. Alright, this is fine. We'll just keep going with this, and I don't know. I guess we'll just try to grab some ore while we're out. We just had so much PvP, it's been hard. I haven't really had a chance to collect anything, because I just keep fighting non-stop. Do I think Dad is finally a bad game? No. No, anyone who actually knows me well enough knows I don't think Dad is a bad game, obviously. It's one of my favorite games. It's just the lack of content and the update choices are really making it hard for me to keep enjoying Dark and Darker. That would be, I think, a more fair assessment. I don't think calling Dad a bad game is valid at all. I really don't. But I'm really hesitant to say that I think that it's going in the right direction. Like, for example, next season, I am really hesitant on Dark and Darker deciding to let people join the match at any point in time during the first, like, half of the dungeon or whatever it's supposed to be. That makes me really nervous for the game. Because if I join 5 minutes late, and the bosses, for example, are already killed or anything like that, I'm gonna feel like I'm wasting my time in that dungeon. Just as an example. It also means that even if you kill a bunch of people, people are gonna keep joining, and you might just end up getting third-partied by the people that are just spawning in, which also won't feel very good. So the problem is there's too many key developmental decisions that SDF is making that I don't personally agree with. So no, I don't think Dad is a bad game. I think it would be ridiculous to call it a bad game. But definitely not a fan of the current direction the game is going. That is definitely true. The cycle did a live map? Wait, didn't the cycle die? I'm sure it... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. So when mobs go blue like that, it means that you can't block it anymore. So you have to dash out of the way. Just an FYI. Who thought this was a good idea? Which thing are we talking about, Luxus? Which thing are we talking about being a good idea or not? You got into the Mistfall player because you saw me play it. That game's a lot of fun and well made. It was in reference to PO2. Hold up, I might have got lost in some of the things we were talking about. I thought someone said PoE2 looked like a bad game. Did I misread that? Because everything I've seen about PoE2 so far has looked good. Oh, spawning mid-match? Yeah. Well, this game does let you spawn mid-match. The reason that I give this game a pass on it is because this game has very, very low player count. And if you didn't spawn mid-match, you'd never see other players. Dark and Darker is not a game that has 100 players. It's a game that has 10,000 players. It shouldn't need people to go and spawn mid-match. Like, I would hope when this game is full-fledged out, if this game can get a player base, I would personally rather people not spawn mid-fight. The only reason I pass it in this game is because how else are you ever going to find other players? Or you'll have really long queue times. You know? One or the other. Both not great. Mobs and bosses respawn. Wait, they do spawn? I mean, I'll take your word for it. You have way more gameplay than I do. I mean, it's not even close. You have a... I know you have a lot of playtime in this. Swan, is it safe to say this is one of your favorite games? Because you seem to really like it the last time I... Well, that's the bug I was talking about. That's the bug. There's a... Yeah, there's something weird where if you're on certain terrain, your ball and chain will just fly off the screen. It's very weird. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it recorded there because I thought I was going crazy. I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, that definitely needs fixed. Definitely a little bit of a bug there. What's that? Is that a priest? I don't know how to, I don't know what priest does at the moment. Oh my god, he got destroyed. He wasn't even close. Oh, this poor priest. Oh, GG, man. Man, yeah. I almost feel a little bad for that one. I feel like I didn't give him a lot of chance to do anything. $450? Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, Swan, I think they increased the... Yeah, I think they increased the Earthshaker damage. It didn't used to do 450, right? I'm guessing the answer to my question is yes or no. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, like yes, it's new. Because I don't ever remember ever dealing that much damage. There had to be something. Yeah, they buffed it. Yeah, it's huge. Also, Swan, my gear, I have a green helmet and a common... Yeah, it seems really high. It's great for mobs, though. If they do nerf it for PvP, then they should keep the damage for mobs. Because it lets me actually fight 2 or 3 mobs as a melee, which is nice. I like that part. Oh, don't hit me, please. Yeah, I love the damage for mobs. I'm not sure if they'll nerf it for players, but they might. We'll see. The DB devs left, man. They're gone. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, they're gone, man. I don't think they're coming back. Oh god. Yeah, dude, these things die so much faster than before. Dude, Warrior was so shit before against mobs. I felt like if I wasn't playing, when I wasn't playing the Hunter class, I was trolling for PvE. It was awful. This feels so much nicer. I mean, even this, like, even the Mason shield feels like it does decent damage here. It's kind of nice. DB? Oh, DB is Dungeonborn Skyblade. It's the game I was playing a while back. You think this rogue will fight me? I heard him go invis. He might not fight me. Oh, he will. Wait a minute. Oh, I went wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That might be a little... Was he weak? Or did I actually just two-shot him? He must have been low, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. My guy just got deleted off the face of the earth. Do you know what the base health of a rogue is? I think he was low. I don't think he was fully... There's no way he was full HP. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Because that's just... I only did 550? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah, like, surely they have more health than that. And they don't just have, like, 0. Because I feel like I didn't do much to him. I looked at him and he fainted. No bandages and heals, he was low. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I felt a little bad, like, yeah, I was gonna say Warrior's kind of OP if I just killed him that quick at full health. That would be ridiculous. You need copper? Yeah. I need wood too. I need both. I don't know where to find it though. Like, I know it spawns, but I don't know exactly where it spawns. I don't know. I just run around and look for it, I guess. Well, I don't think I could have fought that rogue if he didn't want to fight me. Because he goes invisible and runs. Like, I don't think I can catch him. Probably not, at least. You stopped playing after druids got ridiculous? You mean Dungeonborn? They nerfed druids in DB. They were ridiculous for a while, though. That's for sure. Cannot disagree there. It happened again. What is this? Developers, please, please fix that skill. Oh my god, why does it do that? It's so annoying. Okay. I think it's the elevation, maybe. I'm not sure. It's so annoying, though. I don't know. I wish I knew what caused that, but... Oh, well. What could I do? Alright. I can't really loot. Not really. I'm kind of... Like, I want to get ore. So, maybe I just ignore this for now. Yeah. Gonna look for that and go and get on my way out. Maybe on the map it has some mines? Maybe. Maybe a cave? Caves should have ore. Well, there's one here. how do you leave? There's extractions on the minimap. So if you look here, free extract. So this is my extract that I can leave for free. And then the ones in yellow have requirements. I don't know what the requirements are, but I usually just take the free one. And if someone wants to fight me, that's fine. Really mine. I'm looking for PvP anyway to, you know, just see how it feels. Simple rope. I don't know what that does. I'll take it though, because I haven't seen it yet. Delta Force Beta opens up in an hour. Probably not. I don't think that really interests me too much. Oh, you can eat apples now. That's kind of cool. It makes sense. I always wondered why you couldn't eat food. I feel very strange to me. Rogue base health is 1100. Okay, so that rogue was half HP. Okay. Ooh, that's the good wood. How do I swap it? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna leave and get a bigger backpack. My backpack is really limiting me here. Character built like a truck. Yeah, he's pretty massive. He never skips leg day. Or arm day, or probably any day. Hey, there's a ore over here. It's a good ore, right? Are there more classes? Yes, there's 4 classes total. Give me a sec. How do I grab this? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a bigger bag so I don't have to drop as much loot. It's kind of annoying, like looting and dropping shit constantly. Yeah, so there's warrior, hunter, priest, and rogue right now. Never skips a meal? No, how can you get this big if you skip meals? Impossible. Is the requirement for yellow extract written? Yeah, so two of them require keys. One requires gold, and I don't know what the bridge requires. I'm not sure. Alright, let me see if I can craft... Yeah, let me see what I can make here. Let's see, who would have it? Taylor? Oh, I can. So I need to kill some wolves for more leather, too. Alright, so that'll give you more space, which is nice. Yeah, you can just see it. It's so much better. You need to buy an axe to chop wood? Nope. You can default do it. So wood and ore, you can collect automatically. What updates do they have? Quite a lot. If you go back to... Can you do that on Twitch? Can you go back to the beginning of the VOD? Because for about 15-20 minutes, I went over everything as far as the changes go. It was a pretty long spiel, so I don't want to completely repeat everything I said. But yeah, there are definitely differences. Also, I forgot to unlock my skills. I don't even know how to do this, but... I only play solo, so I'm gonna just not level this up. I'm assuming I can save it. Level 5. Yeah, so I'll just save it here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Anything I can do here? Probably not. I think we just keep going. Yeah, this is fine. So what do I need right now? Ore. Wood. Ore and wood are probably the big two. And then we'll just kind of kill players on the way. Rogue feels bad. You think so? Rogue was pretty OP in the older playtests, are you sure? Rogue used to basically one-shot you in the back. It was pretty miserable. The bridge exit is free. You just rotate a wheel nearby. Oh, message retracted. You change your mind on telling me that? Too late. I'm a quick reader. Just now hearing about this game, how would I compare it to... How would I compare it? Oh, what would I compare it to combat-wise? I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't know what it would even compare with. I will say that I think... I mean, the genre of the game is dark and darker based, but that's about where it stops. I mean, everything about the game feels different, except for the fact that it's a PvPvE extraction game. That's about it. So, I would just formulate your own opinion. I don't really know what it compares to. I will say there's a lot of WoW-esque feeling, but WoW is a very different game. But it has some similar mechanics, such as Warrior Rage. Just as an example. You're probably bad. Yeah, probably, Sky. It takes some time to get used to the game. Is there a benefit to be stealth? Well, I mean, yeah, it makes it so people can't see you very easily. So that's a pretty good one. Also, there's certain types of stealth for mobs as well. One stealth makes you, I think, completely invisible to mobs, and others make it hard for you to be seen. Yeah, Cody, I am considering playing PoE 2 on the 6. I keep hearing good things about it, so it is... Yeah, it is definitely on my radar. It's kind of hard not to try the game out with how much good stuff I've been hearing about it. Alright, where are we going? Where'd I spawn? I don't... Oh, I'm down here. Let's check out this Glittering Gulch. I don't think I've really gone to any named places, so let's kind of just take a look at what it looks like. Is it over here? Yeah. Will this even grab from here? I think I'm too far away. Oh. Oh, wait, is this the mob? It just drops a head? Yeah, that's a little weird. The bridge is free. You rotate a big wheel. It should be one class of only each category. So for solos, it doesn't really matter as long as you're first, right? Basically. Okay. I imagine it would probably be pretty safe to go to. Okay, so every time you get hit, by the way, you lose a shield. Which is not great. Also, this sludge is super annoying. God. Now I'm out of stamina. Oh my god, it takes so long to come back. Long ass time. So I didn't expect the mobs. I thought the mobs were gonna path around. They did not. They gunned straight for me, so I need to keep that in mind. They're kind of ruthless. Okay, here's a question. Can I eat this food? Can't. Okay, so it does give you... Oh, how much health does it give? Decent little bit. Might as well just eat it. cool they added that option. Probably could have just used a potion, but I like it. I like that it's there. Kinda safe for solos. Any new patch for this new test? There is a patch. I don't know the details, though. I'm kind of going into this mostly blind. I haven't played this in about 2 months, so I just kind of wanted to see what it felt like right now. Pretty much. A carrot? It is a carrot. Oh, what the? What is that? That wasn't very nice. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Right. Yeah, I really was not expecting to explode there, but yes. I guess. Eating in game, yeah, it has to be new. I definitely don't remember that at all. So it looks like these name locations have a lot more loot at them. So most of the time I've been playing, I've been kind of just running around the random spots. Looks like the name spots are worth going to. Assuming that this is, like, worthwhile stuff I'm getting. I don't know. There's a chest in here, too. Good chest. Kind of dark, though. How good are chests in this game? Oh, pretty good. Dang. So this is bad. So I just want to look for size. Pretty sure I'm supposed to grab those. How do I grab it, though? I don't know. Space. Maybe I drop this. Is that everything here? I think, yeah. I don't think I see anything else. Okay, there must be a graphical glitch with the wolves. I don't know what else I would call that. There had to be some kind of graphical bug. Because he was behind me, but then I hit in front of me and I still hit him, so... I'll just chalk it up to a bug, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. Needed a bag? Yeah, I feel like your bag is never big enough. That's kind of true. Oh god. I will say, I feel like your stamina regens really slow. Like, look at the bar. It's so bad. Why is it so slow? I mean, it doesn't have to be that slow, right? I don't know. I feel... I don't know. Feels like it could be maybe just, like, a little bit faster. killing players. I have killed quite a few players, but not this. But yeah, that's true. I've killed quite a bit. Oh, this is for priest cards. I don't need that. That's worthless. I'll take that instead. A bag of they definitely need more bag space. For sure. I think you can craft bigger bags, but I don't have that kind of stuff yet, unfortunately. That's a no-go. But you can't eat raw meat. I guess I'm not. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised about that. Probably not. Ever find a very rare chest in Dark and Darker that got a lot of money? Yes, I found it one time when I was grinding for Demigod when it first released. I got it from the boss gold pile. I was very surprised to see it. When you were in a ranger, you didn't have an axe to chop wood. You don't have it in your inventory. You just walk up to a tree and press E if the tree can physically give you wood. Not all trees can give wood. Usually they have an orange look to them, but not every tree lets you do it. I'm running out of space. No, I've been out of space. I've been out of space. Alright, we're just gonna loop and loot our way. There's an exit. Oh, that's too short? I kind of don't like this grapple hook. It just feels bad to use. You have to stop moving when you use it, and then, like, the range kind of sucks. I don't know, I'm not a big fan. Oh, it's green. How do I take it, though? I'm assuming I'm supposed to take it, because it's green, right? It's color, like, it's the rarity, it's the color. Like, of course. You did try that Mistfall Hunter game? Yeah, that game felt fun. Yeah. From what they said, when the playtest comes back, it'll have solos. So I am gonna just patiently wait for the game to, you know, go through the whatever development cycle it goes through between now and the next release, and then I'll probably delve into it some more. Mob aggro in this game is weird. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, Sky. It does feel a little bit strange. Hard to disagree. You know, considering how slow stamina regens, it almost feels like it's a little bit too punishing for running with your weapon out. But I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. Not much point in organizing a playtest, I think. I don't think it matters that much. Just keep throwing it in there. Wasn't the right tree? No, I don't think it was. I think there's a different tree that I had to go to. I think that's level 5. How do I get... How do I upgrade? I don't remember. Was there earlier? There we go. Okay, we're level 5. So what can we do? Become enraged, you absorb all damage, equal to 15% health. Maximum health plus 10. If attacks are powerful enough to cause destructible damage. I don't know what that means exactly. When you shield break an enemy, you become enraged. Reduce damage from headshots. I'm just gonna take health and less damage for now. We'll take other stuff as we go. Do I have a chest plate on? Don't. Might as well grab it. Your health is slightly increased for each freshly cut ear you obtain. I think those are the ones that you get from players. I can't craft a better bag yet, can I? Unfortunately not. Oh, that simple buckle I had? That was a quest item. I should have kept it. Damn. Unlucky. I threw it away. I didn't know it was valuable. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to find another one. What are the odds that it was that rare? Probably not that rare. It's fine. Yeah, it's an armor. Not a good piece of armor. It's not great, but it's there. I think the higher rarity pieces of armor have very different looks on your character, so you can kind of signify that you're wearing something better. So I think the higher rarity like chest piece armor and leg armor makes you look fully geared, I think. But I'd have to find it in order to tell you that for sure. Wait, hold up. Before I start a game, I want to check the lodge. Can I do anything with this fireplace? How do I make a copper pot? I think I can make one of those. Gotta find it though. Oh, I need copper bars. Oh, and I used them. Ow. Oops. Alright. Well, we'll do it next time, I guess. Is anybody here that is familiar with Path of Exile 1? Does it matter that I didn't play the first game? Or can I just kind of jump right into PoE 2 and it's just perfectly fine? I would assume it's fine. Doesn't matter? Okay. Will be much easier to play understand. Yeah, I hope so, because that's the big reason I couldn't get into PoE 1. It just looked way too complicated. And it comes out, it's 2 days, right? December 6th? I don't know if I saw a time, but I know I saw the 6th. Also, the game will not be free to play, right? I don't think it will be. With the early access. When I looked on Steam, it said that the game... It said the game was free to play, but I think it meant when the game releases later. Not early on. It will be free to play, but not the early access? Okay. Gotcha. You're essentially paying to play early and help with dev costs. There's gonna be a lot of people playing on the 6th, isn't there? Are the servers even going to work? Because I have seen an unbelievable amount of hype from other players that, I don't, like, personally share in. Because I didn't play PoE 1, so it's not, I don't know. I don't know, I guess I just don't really have that same thought, but... How do you swap weapons? It's a keybind. You just... I changed mine. I don't know what the original is, but if you go into the settings, it'll tell you what the different binds are. Pixel. You're a barbarian? Yeah, I'm the warrior. Basically a barb. Probably same as every other hype game. Some problems here or there. Yeah, but the difference is... It depends on what the player count is like, right? I don't know, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I just know I've seen an unbelievable amount of hype for this game, so I'm just imagining the game just not working properly on release. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, there was an item there? I can see that. What? Oh, there's a player here. Where? Wait, there's a player here? Am I locked in here with this big boy? Oh, what happened? What happened? I don't know how to fight this guy. We're gonna have to just... I don't know. Get my stamina back. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. Does he, like, de-aggro? What is that? Why is he de-aggroing? Okay, that was a lot of... Holy shit, look at that damage he just dealt. Dude, that's crazy. He does so much damage. Oh, I'm gonna just die, aren't I? I'm probably gonna die here. Bro, this guy does 18 million damage. I think I'm and like he keeps running off. He gets de-aggroed here for some reason. It's really silly. I'm not sure why I don't know why he does that, but kind of annoying. So I know range classes can kill these guys really, really easily, but yeah, I'm not ranged, so. Oh, hit it. Okay, so if I knock him into a wall, he gets autos. And it's every time. And it's every time, too. Okay. So I learned some things there. Oh, you're kidding me. Wow, he waited all that time for me to kill the boss just to die to me at half health. That's crazy. Oh, there's another one. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. The rogues. They think. Wow, that's embarrassing. that's sad. All right, well, GG. Maybe next time I will be even lower HP and you can kill me. That is incredible. That is actually incredible that I killed both of these guys. Little rat rogues waiting for me to kill the boss for them. Good lord. How do I do this? They did an upgrade for me too. Nice guy. Ooh, one of these common too. I should probably grab it. Probably watching stream? Maybe. Oh, whoa, look at all this. All this loot. I haven't seen anything like this quality. I don't know what it does, but... I'm assuming it's good. My buff muscles were too much for them. That's true. That's definitely true. Pretty typical of rogue players. Yeah. It's unfortunate for them, but they'll learn their lesson eventually. Oh yeah, I need to keep healing. I actually thought I had full HP here. Two bites. Enough. Also, I just want to put out there, it locked me in with the boss, so I couldn't leave unless I killed it. I had no choice. Very, very scary. Oh, another rogue. Hmm. Maybe the forced rogue will get me. Maybe. We'll see. Hard to say. Yeah, farming these naked rogues that are giving me, like, no benefit, basically. Very funny. Well, this thing, everything's worse than Dungeonborn because the game is dead. There's no game anymore. It's just a loading screen simulator. So, unless you enjoy watching loading screen go by, you probably wouldn't like it too much. Also, this is an alpha. It's another player? Oh, I didn't think that would hit me. Oh, he had no health. Okay, well, he was one shot. Alright, add him to the list. Good thing, because I didn't think that bomb would hit me. Good thing. Well, I know he doesn't have any heals, because if he did, he would have used them. Alright, I really just need to leave here. I really just need to leave. Another one? Nah, I'm full. I'm done. I'm done. I've killed enough players. I've killed 4 people this game. I need a reset. I have no heals. Bogged him? Yeah. Unlucky for him. What if he has Warrior Fist? Well, I don't have enough heals to fight him, so it doesn't really matter if he does or not. Might be a rogue coming up behind me. I just need to be ready to fight when I get to the extraction. There was a player. Too far. You're gonna play this game to look at the thick biceps? Yeah, I bet you will. Alright. F in the chat for... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. What's this? What's this here? Mr. Dargon, obviously in my chat, because you came at me twice in the same... Probably in chat, I'm not sure, but... What's this? How did I kill the same guy twice? Is that a thing? Interesting. Okay. You probably should not be able to join the same game twice. That is definitely never something that should be, that should happen, I imagine. Tutorial? Yeah, I think Mistfall did a really good job at having a pretty decent base tutorial. My fan? Yeah, must be. Must be something. But I should use the better bandages, right? Probably. UI looks clean? Yeah, the UI doesn't look too bad, seems. It's definitely not bad. I mean, undeniably so. There's definitely a lot of work. I kind of keep forgetting that I have these utility items. Yeah, I think the game still needs a pretty good amount of work, but... I don't know. I think there's probably some promise here. I think. It's a little silly that I was able to kill somebody, and then before I was able to leave the cave, he came back to come kill me again. That's probably... by the way, can I just put it out there that that's exactly what might happen in Dark and Darker? Can you imagine killing somebody in the very beginning of the game and then them rejoining the same game and then coming back to come kill you? Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Unless they prevent you from rejoining the same lobby. So I'm not looking forward to that one at all. After seeing what just transpired there. We'll see though. But definitely not a huge fan of it. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for Orin. I think Orin would. Still need more. And heals. That too. Did I play level 0 extraction? No, I've never heard of that one, seems. I think if I were to give an early verdict for this game, because I'm sure people are going to wonder what I think. I think it's still probably a little bit early for the game itself. I think there could probably be some fun to be had. But I think that fun is probably a few months down the road once the game gets more polished. The fact that I've already noticed a few kind of annoying bugs already kind of takes away from it a little bit. Like, for example, my basic chain ability, which is a one-of for my character, just doesn't work because it'll just fling me across screen, which is pretty annoying to deal with. I think the combat still feels like it needs a little bit of polish, too. It feels a little bit... I don't know how to describe it, but it just doesn't feel completely there yet. I don't personally mind the art style this game has, so I'm not really gonna give the game any... I'm not gonna, like, you know, give the game a bad review because of the art. You know, I kind of prefer the look of Mistfall Hunter, but just objectively speaking from gameplay, I think I enjoy that game more. But Mistfall is definitely a lot more in development. This game is still pretty early alpha, so I can only really give it... I can only rate it as I see it, you know, unfortunately. Is this a dead end? It is a dead end. So I have to go this way. Is the inventory? Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like the inventory being a full screen. Kind of annoying. It's one of those things I would change if I had the option to. Revive is pretty good. Yeah, I put like 50 hours into that game. It's fun. I got burned out on it, though. I just played it so much over a short period of time. And I wanted to go back to extraction games. Mistfall kind of came out at a decent time for me to try it out. And honestly, now that PoE 2 is coming out in 2 days, I'm probably going to be playing that. So Super Revive is probably going to be taking a back burner for a while. Hey Clay, welcome in. How can you try the game at home? Just through Steam. I think if you go to Steam page, it should just be downloadable. I don't think you have to... It might take a minute to get access, but I don't think it's... I don't know if it's still closed. I don't think it is. You should get something pop up pretty quick. Made a bug report and Twisted. I don't know what Twisted Path is. I never played that game. You got it almost instant last time. I think it's pretty quick this time around. I kind of like being able to just mine and get wood to craft items. I don't know. I think it's a fine idea. I know it's not like anything crazy, right? But I don't mind it being in the game. Is that a priest? How does that work? Oh, you can fly? Wait, how does this work? Oh, it's a stamina bar. Okay, so it's a... Oh, wait. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. I was gonna say, they can fly? But that wasn't that bad. I just wait for them to lose stamina, basically, and just die. Alright. He's dead. I kind of forgot they could do that. Wasn't really thinking about it. It's been a little bit. He has nothing. Why does everybody I kill have nothing? It's like default gear. A lot of them. Also, I think that ability tracked on me. Because I was trying to dodge and I just didn't dodge. I should have blocked. That would have been the smarter play. The Western PvPvE. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I never heard of it. Must not be very popular because I haven't heard a word about that game. And if it is, I don't know, I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen anything of it. Because I've been trying to kind of keep up with all the new extraction games and giving all of them a try. It's a warrior. What's up, buddy? Alright, so what do I do here? Damn. That's, sad day, man. These guys are getting clapped. Oh my god. I'm killing everybody. Have I died to PvP? Yeah, I died to one PvP because I got, like, 4th partied. What was that? Everyone else has been falling flat on their face. Tough life for them. Any promising... Wait, any really promising fantasy extraction looter coming? Well, this is the only one that I would say is fantasy-based. And it's pretty early on, so I don't know if I really have... I'm not really sure yet, you know? The game is still early alpha. Oh, I love finding heals. That's always nice. Would you consider Mistfall Hunter fantasy? Because, yeah, Mistfall Hunter is good. I just didn't really think about that game for fantasy. Mistfall, I think, gives me more Dark Souls type vibes. But, yeah, I would look into it for sure. It's fun. Definitely an enjoyable experience, I think. Alright, need more wood. I guess we'll just keep on farming. Oh, what do you mean, but Dark Souls is fantasy? Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. You're probably right. I just wasn't really something I was thinking about, but thinking back, yeah, I would probably consider Mistfall in that same realm. But it's still pretty early as far as the game is concerned. I mean, it's going away pretty soon. And it probably won't be back until early next year. Also, you can't get a key for it right now. So, I can't grab that. I don't have any space. Maybe that means that it's time to leave. It's only 2. Just drop that. A whole ass frog? I think so. The dark fantasy? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Dark fantasy game, whatever. That's fair. I definitely wouldn't use the word fantasy to describe the game, though. I would definitely, probably, yeah, I don't know. It's probably just more just how you look at it, really. No, he was gonna die. That dude was dead. Oh, what a lucky guy. That dude was 100% dead. Aww. What a lucky rogue. There was definitely one shot. 100%. Oh, I was full anyway, but I still like to kill him just for fun. Oh, we got quests again. Cool. So you do want to do quests in this game, because it gives you affinity. And the affinity is what helps you craft stuff from the merchants. Alright. Defeat goblins. Gather glow grubs. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might be able to craft the pot and show you guys the cooking. Yep, I can. Alright, let me show you what this looks like. You go to Lodge, and you go to the cooking pot. Oh, I have to activate the fireplace? Okay, so you use wood and it gives you time. I don't really know about this. Light the fire to enable your other... So you have to use wood to activate this, I guess? Okay, so now our cooking pot is done. So we add an ingredient. Okay, so if we cook this wolf haunch, now for the next 2 adventures that we play, we'll have max HP benefit. And I think as you level up the cooking pot, you can upgrade it to add multiple ingredients at a time, which gives you better effects. I think that's how that works. There you go, in case you were wondering. Hold up, I think I can do something with that too. Crafting bench? Yeah, let's unlock this. I want to see what it does. Alright, so in crafting bench, I can craft chopped wood, a birchwood chest, which is a better stash container, warhorn, prayer cards, poison darts, and arrows. Okay. And I guess upgrading this further, which I don't know how to get any of this, gives you better crafting. So, there's that. Am I enjoying this game? Lich thinks I can't be enjoying it because he isn't. I mean, yeah. For what it is. I mean, I'm enjoying trying it out. It's not really a game that I plan to play, like, every day, you know? I just kind of wanted to see what the beta looked like since it's been 2 months since I tried it out last. I can tell you that I think the Mistfall... I think Mistfall is personally more my style as far as new extraction games go. Midnight as well. But there's definitely people that are going to enjoy this game more because some people just have preferences. So, you know, keep that in mind. Alright, how do I get shoulder pads? Can I buy some? After hitting an enemy with a fully charged attack, you gain super armor. I think if you buy something, you get vendor affinity. Dang. Yeah, it definitely went up, because it wasn't 94 before. Alright, I need leg plates. I don't think I can craft it yet, though. I'm not high enough level. So I'll just buy it if it's available. Executing an enemy player will cause you to regenerate health over time. That's kind of nice. Kill a player and still get a little bit of HP. Increase the duration of your anchor effect. I'll take the crush. Has the playtest get any better? A little bit. There's definitely been improvements, but it's still very alpha, which is my issue. I'll be back in a second, fellas. play I said hey, right? I'm sure I did. Surely. AJ, what other extraction games do I have my eye on? Yeah, I think I pretty much said them all. Yeah, right now it's Mistfall Hunter for sure. Midnight Walker for sure. Is that it? I think those two games are more up my alley and playstyle preference than this Legacy game. But I won't completely roll out this game. I'll just kind of keep an eye on what the devs are doing. And, you know, maybe they can get the game to the point where, you know, I have more fun with it. We'll see, though. Oh. Well, that guy's getting messed up. Wow. He basically just killed himself there. That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like he did that to himself. He sat there attacking me while the goblins hit him too. So there's that. Oh, I didn't get to execute him for my health bonus because he left the game so quick. He rage quit. Guess we'll just loot him and move on. I'm pretty sure I didn't really do anything to kill him though. He did it to himself, so whatever. I will say, the PvE in this game is definitely not easy. It's easier than it used to be. Ain't no way I can kill that shit. There's no way. You can kill him if you're ranged, but as melee, you just can't kill that thing, man. Maybe if you have better gear on, but I don't have gear good enough to possibly do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, he's cheating. How am I gonna get you up there? Wait, he's cheating. You can't be up there. I can't touch you. Annoying. Okay. Do mushrooms count as food to eat? I would think it would. No, it does not. Got any better? It's a little better, but it's still pretty alpha, so I would... If you're asking me if you think that you should play it, it's better than it was 2 months ago, but definitely still needs quite a bit of work, so... There's really no rush, I think. You know, you're welcome to try it out if you like, but like, you really, like, aren't missing out a whole lot if you hold off and wait for the game to improve either. Just depends on how much you want to play it, you know? If you want to, like, if you want to alpha test the game, then, yeah, by all means, give it a try. Hey, Rabbit, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to give it another go. Because it's been a while. They gave a sound effect for moving coins, which I guess is kind of cool. Sounds like I'm not sold yet. Well, no, because the game is just not. It's just because it's not complete yet, you know. Do I see the future direction being good at this stage? Yeah, I think the game has improved a lot in 2 months. It's just that just kind of shows you how early on I felt like the game was when I first tried it. You know. If I felt like the game was so early on that, you know, that I think even though the game has improved as much as it has, it's still, you know, hard to say. It kind of gives you an idea of where I think the game was at and where it is now. I think there's some promise here. It's just, you know, it just needs more time. That's the big thing. It's just time. I think they could get to the point, though, where it becomes what I would consider, like, a good game. But I don't know how long it'll take. Couldn't tell you. What I say in time to get there? Minimum, probably 6 months. And that's what I would consider the absolute smallest amount of time that I would expect the game to be in a state that I might consider playing it more in. And that's based on the last 2 months of patches. I think if the last 2 months of patches continue, but we see 3 times that number, basically, I think the game could be in a lot better of a state. If not 6 months, it might take a year, but at least 6. Aliens? Maybe. Guess they might. Never know. Things could happen. What is this? I don't know what that does, but it's green, so take it. Hi, Viz. Welcome, man. What are you up to? Do I want to fight this boss? We're already kind of full on stuff. I can make room for it. I'm not going to learn how to fight him if I just leave, right? So. Oh, God. He turns red there. Oh, I hate it. I hate fighting this guy. Okay, I I think if he hits me during the healing, it interrupts the heal. So I gotta be careful not to get re-hit. So I kind of need to bait him into a wall. I think it's like the only... Yeah, so if I get him into a wall, it stuns him for free, and then I can fight him. But only that. Also, that doesn't push him at all, I just noticed. So the, my 3 does nothing to him at all. It's actually completely worthless. So I have to push him. Okay, and then I get the free hit. Oh, but then he just randomly turns red and glows. Wait, yeah, what is... Wait, I don't understand. Why does he randomly glow red? I mean, he's dead, but at what cost? God damn. Yeah. I don't know at what cost, but... I'm a little confused. I don't really understand how he works yet. I guess we'll get there eventually. A lot of healing to kill one guy, though. Chilling between meetings. Why did you not play hardcore WoW? I got bored of it pretty fast. I stopped playing it. I stopped playing it immediately, pretty much. This wasn't really enough for me personally. Also, Mistfall Hunters was pretty fun, so I wanted to play that. Oh, Hinge. I think I need that. Dang. I already have a chest piece, or whatever, but kind of early on. Wouldn't mind having another. Oh, those are good. I don't know how to take this. Do I just drop my healing? I think so. Maybe I just leave the... Maybe I just leave the armor. I don't really know. Whatever, we'll just leave. It's fine. I just don't know if I'll need the heals or not, but if I leave, it doesn't matter. So. That's fine. Key in the safe pocket. Yeah, maybe. It's really hard to swap stuff, though, because you can't just swap it if it's two. Because, yeah, you're right. It would make more sense to put... I should really put this in here. There we go. That should definitely be swappable. You're level 30, but you're pretty bored. Looking forward to... Are you gonna play hardcore? I'm not playing hardcore PoE 2. I'm just gonna play normally. That's my plan, at least. Oh, did you have mobs? That's a big old rip. Dang. It looks like you did. I don't have any space for any of this. Guess we just leave it. Oh. The status effect you add on? It wasn't... Oh, it was a downside effect. So that boss gives you some kind of... There's some kind of effect the boss gives you when it hits you. And if it fills up, it gives you a bad effect. I don't know what effect it is, though. I think that's what it was. My only guess, at least. Any PvP? Oh, I've had a ton of PvP, Kev. Oh, I've probably killed 20 people today. Have I killed 20? It feels like I have. I don't know if I have or not, but I've had quite a bit. I think I killed like 4 or 5 people in one game. What is it, like 30 minutes ago? Almost killed someone last game. I think I killed 1, but I almost killed 2. Got lucky that I got the extract first, though. Do you have any players who are in the playtest? Oh, I imagine it's not a lot of people. It does, though, if you go to the Steam chart. Almost every PvP fight I've had has been rogue, yeah. I don't know what people's fascination is with playing rogue in these kind of games. I really just don't get it. Has absolutely no interest on my part. Just my own opinion, though. I just don't really find it very fun, for the most part. Oh, so crafting bars gives you renown too. That's kind of useful. Did I craft anything green? Oh, a new... Okay, hold up. While in rage, your attacks can critically hit. Quake rebarb. I just realized I haven't really been using my enraged status, have I? Have I used it a single time? I think the answer is no. I feel like I haven't used this at all. Rampage. Probably should have. It just costs so much rage, and I keep wanting to use, like, the charge instead. But yeah, I probably should. I assume it does good damage, at least. Viz, it's done, man. It's done. It's time to move on, unfortunately. It's time to move on, man. We're far past the point of... I think we're past the point of no return, man. I don't think there's anything left to even talk about here, as far as that game is concerned. It is dead and gone, man. It's a corpse at this point. Can't be true. The devs disappeared. They've been gone for 2 months. Helmer's vision? Apparently Helmer's vision was to completely disappear off the face of the earth 2 months ago. So, there you go. Fun times. What are you talking about? DB's death and the fact that it's most likely never coming back. Why do you think I've been playing all these different extraction games? I'm trying to find the next extraction game to play that isn't Dad, because I want to play more fun games. Dad just isn't cutting it with these updates anymore. So, until Dad shows me otherwise, that the game is going to go in a more positive direction for me personally, I'm going to keep looking for games to replace Dad. What I have been doing for the last, like, month or two. Feels like it, at least. I feel like Steel and Sorcery has the most potential. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's definitely not there yet. What else is on my radar apart from... Ain't no way you just said Dungeon Stalkers. There's no... Ain't no way you just said Dungeon Stalkers. Midnight Walkers, Viz. Replace it. Absolutely, it's Midnight Walkers. I'm trolling? No. No, I'm not. Sorcerer video? For Dad? If PoE 2 is good, I'm not playing Dad on release. If PoE 2 is good, I'm not playing Dad anymore. Cause that game will take place until I find something else that I want to play. It just depends on how good it is. Is PoE 2 beta? I mean, yeah, it's early access, but that doesn't matter. Dark and Darker is still technically early access. I think. Pretty sure it is. Are they under the are they under the umbrella early access tag? I think so. Late early access? I mean, it doesn't really matter. The game is still early access as far as that goes, right? I mean, yeah, I guess you could call it that if you want, but I mean, the reality is it's still technically the same thing. There's nothing? I told you. Midnight Walkers and Mistfall. Those are the two games on my radar at the moment. Absolutely, those two games. Cool players. Time to go. Go all the way around now. Where'd you come from? You start this map with two-handed axe and it disappears? Yeah, because I swap it right away and I never use the axe. Where'd they go? Took so long to get here. Who knows where they went now? Damn, I don't know anymore. Oh, why? Because I like being able to block. That's really it. The two-hander can't block. It's kind of annoying. Alright, Biz. Enjoy your meeting. I'll catch you later, man. But I don't know what faith there is to put into Hellhammer at this point. But you do you, man. Hey, Lich, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What game were you playing? Were you playing Mistfall? Also, welcome everybody. How am I streaming today? Not a whole lot. I'm pretty much just trying to occupy my time until PoE 2 releases, which is in 2 days. So I'm not planning to play this game a whole lot. I just kind of wanted to test it out today. I'm probably not going to stream a whole lot till the 6th. But then once that happens, yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming quite a bit. At least that's my plan. You played 2 games of Mistfall, then just chatted for half an hour? Oh, 2 games of Legacy? Oh, okay. From what Viz told me, it sounds like you don't like Legacy too much. Is that true? +5 hour today? I don't know how long I've been going for so far. Legacy combat doesn't feel good to you? Well, regardless of the combat quality, I will tell you that I am getting way more PvP in this game than I was in Mistfall. I've had some 4 or 5 kill games so far, which I know for a fact was not ever happening in Mistfall. There's not enough keys out for Mistfall. Also, not just keys, but there's no solos. So the game's kind of just, I don't know, the game's kind of just unplayable without solo play. At least for me it is. And I know a lot of people kind of feel at least similarly, because the devs put out that message about solo play being in the next beta. What's up, buddy? What is... Alright. Bye, Mr. Warrior. Okay. And he's gone. Personally, I enjoy Mistfall's combat more too. Just as like a heads up. I agree with you. I don't know, the combat in this game just feels kind of funny to me. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It just feels weird. Oh my god, hey, a green. Sure. This guy was kind of geared. Alright, well. Cool. If it's white, I'm gonna try to take it if I can. Well, I still need white gear. Because I hit someone where my gear was better? No, technically his gear was better than mine. He has a green weapon. So I would argue his gear was probably stronger. We were pretty even there. But yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with my gear being better. I think he just lost. I don't know how to space though. I don't know what to drop. Maybe these scraps. Okay. I don't care about that. I don't really use two-hander anyway. Alright, that's good. Alright. Oh god, what the? Where did you come from? Okay, I think that's the guy that I killed. So I'm gonna just leave because I'm not gonna give him a chance to get his gear back just as an FU to him. Because I'm pretty sure he just joined a game with the intention of rushing me to kill me. So I'm just gonna leave. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet you it's the same warrior. I've seen a grand total of like 2 warriors. And he just happens to rush to the same spot naked. Like, it's pretty obvious. No doubt in my mind. Are there any others on my radar for sign up other than Mistfall and Midnight Stalkers? No, right now not really. That's pretty much what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for Path of Exile too, but that's not really the same thing. Boot and run? Well, yeah, I mean, I already killed him. I shouldn't have to kill the same guy twice. I really don't like that. I don't like that the same person can join my game. It's really annoying. That's how Dark and Darker is going to be next season too, and it's going to piss me off, I can already tell. Because they're doing the same shit where people can join up, like, you know, people can join while the game is in session. So, yeah, I don't really like the different screen while looting. That's another gripe I have, personally. Low pop. Yeah, I get it. I understand why the playtest has it. No, I get it, trust me. What I don't understand is why Dark and Darker is adding it into their game. When they have player pop that isn't, you know, like, early alpha playtest numbers. It's just very strange to me. That's all. Okay, so you don't know what PoE 2 is? It's Path of Exile. The second game is coming out. on the 6. What do I think has more potential? Oh, yeah, I'm still, I don't know. I think gameplay-wise, Mistfall is more fun. So, I'm pretty biased on that, regardless of devs. All the people who've tried to make dad types are indie developers. Yeah, most of them are. What do you mean all of them died in a month or less? Most of the games aren't out yet. The only games that have been out have been Greed is Good and Dungeonborn. That's it. Everything else is still not just isn't out yet. Mistfall playtest end? No, but it ended for me. The playtest population is too low. The only people left playing are just like unnecessarily sweaty trio players that are just wiping lobbies of solo players. So I can't play anymore because it's just a bunch of people, you know, tryharding a beta in fights that I can't win because they're in full purple, running as a squad of 3. I can't compete. So I'm just gonna wait for next playtest when solos gets added, and then I'll hopefully be able to test the game more. So that's what I'm doing. In case you're wondering. Pressing the wrong button. Up grip now. Would I agree Mistfall plays more like an Eastern action game? I don't really know if I don't really have a huge... I don't really know, man. That's a really hard thing to even answer. Yeah, PoE 2, yep, 2 days. I do plan to be streaming that. As long as the servers let me on and I can, you know... Yeah, I think it'd be a fun game to stream. Although, it's gonna be pretty hard because I'm, like, brand new. I mean, I'm not new to ARPGs, but I am new to Path of Exile, so... It's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve, but... It might be a fun game to play while I wait for, you know... While I wait for these other games to come out. And who knows, maybe I get into PoE and... You know, I can never have... That I can just kind of move on, you know? We'll see. So, I'm saying that I think Mistfall is more fun. Currently, in order of what I think is most fun, Mistfall is... I don't even know. Mistfall and Midnight Walker, I think, are both extremely fun. I really do. Like, I think both of those games have serious potential. I think Mistfall is probably a lot more complete and a lot more, you know, it feels like the game has more polish. You know, there's a huge skill tree system. There's a bunch of weapon combos. There's a lot more going for Mistfall at the moment, I think. Oh, someone's been through here. This is already looted. If Mistfall had solo mode and thousands of players, $5 to be on it, that's true. That is a factual statement. Yes, I would. But it does not have solos, and it has like 50 people on it. So, I mean that kind of, you know, that kind of forces my hand, so to speak. I mean, it legitimately doesn't matter how fun I think the game is. If it doesn't have solos and there's no players, then it's not really a PvP game, is it? So there's not really much there for me to test or anything. Just let Mistfall official release? Well, yeah, I mean, that's the point, right, Samachi? That's what I'm waiting for. That's why I just stopped playing for now. I'm gonna go back to it at some point. I definitely will. Just waiting for the release. Yes. Yeah, that's one of those things that I'm not a huge fan of. Every time you open your inventory, it takes you into a separate screen, which I really am not a big fan of at all. I think a lot of people probably are in agreement with me. I think Dark and Darker's way of doing it is just strictly better. It's very out of place. Not much else to say about it. Feels very weird. You're investing in Mistfall? Oh, is that your decision, Lich? Like, is that the game that you enjoy the most as far as new extraction games go? Not that there's like a lot of options out there, but you know, regardless. I didn't press that. Well, that's incredibly annoying. Sure. Mistfall is the most fun you've had from the genre so far, has a level of polish that Dad and DV won't have for years. What's your favorite part about it, Lich? I think mine is the skill tree system. I like that the skill trees feel very impactful in combat. And not only that, but the weapons have, like, all the different combos and moves that the weapon... Even though there's a limited number of weapons, it feels like the ones that they do have a lot of options. So I'm hoping that as the game progresses and more weapons become available, it can kind of just expand the game to a point where the combat just feels very in-depth and just a lot of options and variety. You come from Diablo Tarkov background, but you never touched PoE, but you're stoked? Yeah, I only played Diablo, but everyone keeps talking about PoE too, so I almost feel, you know, compelled to give it a try. Like, I'd be missing out if I didn't try it, you know? So, I'll be there. I'll be there giving it a go. If PoE 2 could just be fun enough to keep me distracted and make me just not feel like I need to play Dark and Darker anymore, that would be great. That is what I'm hoping. We'll see if it can do it. Can it finally be the game that, you know, gets me away from Dad? Hard to say if it will, but I hope it does. The skill tree provides a variety of gameplay that... Well, yeah, Dad just doesn't have variety like Mistfall could have because they have skill trees. Dad was supposed to have skill trees for 2 years now when they never did it. And Mistfall already has it in a beta, which feels really nice to me. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's almost hard to not see the potential in Mistfall, you know? Like, how... It just... I don't know. Just feels so good. I feel like there's just so much potential there. I have to at least, like, hold off and wait, right? I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on it. That's for sure. Then out of nowhere, you just tried Dungeon Board again? Dungeon Board died, man. The devs disappeared 2 months ago. I mean, there's really not much to talk about at this point. I mean, it's just done. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The only bad thing about Bisfall right now is gear. The gear is very boring. Yeah, the gear is very straightforward, Lich. I noticed that too. Which means that the build, like, gear variety won't exist. The only variety will be based on your talents and stuff, and everything else will just feel like it's just, like, how much can you gear diff somebody, because it doesn't matter what you set your gear to, you'll just always have a disadvantage. Which, yeah, is something that it's just definitely a downside. It needs something there, you know? Even if it's random affixes that can make you have a choice as to what kind of ale you want to use. Like, at least there's a choice there, right? It has to be something. That's all. PoE is fun once you find something that clicks. Yeah, it's way too late for me to play PoE, though. It is way too late, I feel like. Yeah, I enjoy DB a lot too, but, I mean, it's up to the devs to give content to the game, and they did the opposite. They just kind of killed it. There's just really not a lot to say about it. They did not do it justice at all. It's kind of crazy how bad. Like, they had it, man. They had a good game there. They really did. It's almost hard to believe, like, how much they fumbled to get to the point that they're at. Oh. Pressed the wrong button. He scared me. I'm just dead. I'm gonna be honest, I really just didn't realize he was there. I feel like the audio in this game is not very good. I didn't hear him at all until he was right next to me that entire time. I've noticed that a few times too in my fights, where like someone will be on top of me and I'll have absolutely no idea they exist. So the audio is like a whole separate issue I have with this game. Because if I know he's there, that's a whole different fight, but you know, I'm sitting there trying to play catch up from getting basically surprised by a big, beefy class. So, yeah, it's not like... I don't know, I feel like there's not much I could have really done there. Cryo being broken, they eventually did fix it. That's not what killed the game. There's other shit they did that killed that game off. It's not just Cryo. Just to be clear, it's 100% not just Cryo. Absolutely not. There's definitely other things they did that messed the game up. Also, yeah, there's a lot of stun lock in this game, which I'm not really sure if that. I'm not really sure if I like it very much. There's a lot of times you'll get hit and you'll just be stuck there and you can't do anything. So that isn't particularly great either. Yeah, there's definitely just multiple things that just don't feel. Yeah, there's definitely things in this that just doesn't feel super great. I'm still glad I tried it out. I mean, there's obviously been improvements over the last 2 months, but it's gonna need a lot more work for me, personally, until I take this game more, more seriously as far as that goes. Definitely need a lot more. Really, Melancholy, you black out drunk and wake up with a gladiator on top of you. That's that's a tough life, man. I don't know what to tell you about that. You're not wrong, Lich. DV had it. They had 40,000 players on launch with very little advertising. They had tons of exposure from people playing their game. They had it. All they had to do was keep up, like, with their product. They had it. The combat was there. They had, like, the base was there. They just had to keep building on it, and it just kept getting worse. The game just progressively got worse after almost every patch. They couldn't do a good patch. You know, life on hit, just remove the goddamn stat. Don't leave it in the game for 2 weeks and make the game just, like, don't bleed half of your players because you refuse to make a hotfix that removes life on hit. Like, it obviously wasn't, like, sure, they fixed it 2 weeks later, but it's like an example of why the hell did it take them 2 weeks to fix something so fundamentally broken, you know? If I was the devs, I'm hotfixing the game, like, that day, and I'm just removing the stat from the game, and every single piece of gear that has life on hit is just getting deleted. You know, like, I just don't understand, like, decisions like that are just absolutely crazy. I just don't even know how, like, what to say. You're going Gemlin, Merc. Oh, I don't know anything about PoE 2. I don't know the classes. I don't know shit. Yeah, I've been trying to try a bunch of different games, Doom. I do plan to play PoE 2 on release, yeah. Right now I'm planning on it at least. Could change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm playing it, so. Yeah, I'll be here, guys. I'll be here. It'll be my first PoE 2. It'll be my first PoE experience, too. So, hopefully it'll be hopefully it'll be fun. Kind of funny they nerfed Cryo with the big announce. I don't even know what to say, Viva. They actively did bad patches until the game was dead. It is what it is. There's not much else to say. It sucks, but what the hell are you gonna do? And I am so just tired of Dad. I have no interest at the moment of playing more Dark and Darker. So I'm just kind of playing games, just waiting for something to come by that can take my interest away, like Dungeonborn did when it first released. Because I would love to, like, full-on make content for a game again, but there's no games for me to do it on. Yeah, you can change keybinds. Sad how many games are fumbling? I mean, yeah. Dungeonborn basically had it all. I mean, they were the only competition to Dark and Darker. They had quite a large fan base, and they just threw it away. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's almost unbelievable how much they fumbled. Back one down for wipe. Only if PoE 2 is not fun for me, which means probably not. PoE 2 is way more exciting than a Dark and Darker wipe with very little content being added. Personally. I also actively do not like the changes the devs are doing for this wipe. The idea of people joining your dungeon mid-raid sounds awful. I am not looking forward to that being in the game, personally. They copy Dark and Darker too well. Well, the updates are what killed it. Yeah. The devs had a game and they just couldn't couldn't keep up with updates and what needed to be done for the game, and it just died. Yeah. Pretty much. You know what can even really be said? They're moving away from movement speed this meta this wipe? How? How is movement speed going to be any less meta than it always has been? They would have to completely change the way combat works to ever fix that. There's no way that's going to be any better. Oh yeah, X-Defiant fumbled hard. They had a good game going too. They ruined their game. Oh god. How hard are you to kill? You're like a pain in the ass. Tell you what. How do you even attack? Do you attack? Well, at least I can block. How hard is it for the block bars to come back? Yeah, I can probably kill this. I gotta take my time, though. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Oh, what? Through the block? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, fuck. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're good. Sorry, I'm trying to learn what the hell this guy even does. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm trying to stun him. I stunned him before. Why can't I stun him this time? Why isn't it working? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm really confused. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh, that wastes my healing. That's so sad. I need to heal without him. Oh, why is he so fast? He's a big robot. God. It's annoying because he hit me through the first heal, and your heal stops working if you get hit, which is really annoying. Oh, that seems balanced. Or I just get hit for all my HP? Alright, sick. He just... Okay, well, that was fun. I like... Okay. That was fun. Okay. I didn't think he'd hit me from 100 to 0 there, but... Alright. I guess bosses really just aren't worth fighting till you have better gear, I guess. Also, every time you die, you go back to the main menu, which is really weird. I don't really understand that. Like, if you go down, there's no one to res you. So you leave, but then it sends you all the way back. It's strange. What's the white bar? I have a green... I don't know what the white bar is. I have a green bar, which is the stamina bar. Yeah, I don't feel like regearing, so... I'm about to just go in naked with some heals and just call it a day. I'm not gonna play a whole lot more of this beta, so I don't really feel like taking the time to do a whole lot. So I'm just gonna kind of just use what I got, kind of deal. I think that's probably fine. I think a few hours of this game is probably enough testing for me, at least for this playtest. Oh, the block bar, yeah. The white bars are your block. So if it runs out, you get staggered. Hey Dave, welcome in. I appreciate it, Melancholy. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I will not be playing any more Legacy after today. And then... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I don't have anything I want to stream. I might just wait till PoE 2 comes out on the 6th, and then just kind of go from there. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards as far as streams go. Like, I could stream Dad, but I just don't really want to. So, I'm probably just not. And the only game I really feel like streaming, or that I would be interested in streaming at the moment, is probably PoE. So. They don't see me, do they? I also really don't like the movement speed, like the way the gameplay is. Like, this guy can run forever. So me and this guy will just be chasing for the rest of the game, pretty much, which just kind of starts to feel not, like, particularly fun. Like, this is the gameplay. This is it. I just run till I can somehow catch him. And if I don't get the rage off, then he just... Is he glitched? Is he glitching? What's happening? Is he dead? How is he dead? What happened? Did he get... How is he dead? I didn't do anything. What killed him? What in the world killed him? What? Doesn't even make sense. How? In what? Like, what? Bro was like teleporting on my screen. Oh, we hit the trap and glitched? Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, you're probably right. So the traps are also bugged, apparently. Because I've never seen that happen before. Well, I guess we know that it's bugged now. So, I guess that's good to know. Yeah, he hit his own trap, and then it just bugged out on my screen. That's why it looks so funny. Oh, he definitely alt F-word out of the game, for sure. He didn't even go down. Probably. Yeah, I don't like that you can just run. It feels like the run meta all over again in Dad. Like, I'm just imagining people just running forever and you literally can't kill them. It's just, it feels very annoying. Mistfall actually feels pretty good in that regard. This game, it just feels really silly watching people run away forever. Also, every time I do an action, I have to re-put my weapon away. So, for example, I'm chasing somebody, I press my charge, I now have to take my weapon back off again and then keep going. It's like, it feels very weird trying to catch up to players because all they have to do is keep pressing W and you'll never catch them. Speed pots? I mean, I guess, so speed pots are gonna be meta, but if everybody has speed pots, then no one has speed pots, right? Because if speed pots become the absolute, you know, if speed pots are required to play the game, which they probably will be because speed is meta, then that probably doesn't make for a great meta either. Because if I pop a speed pot and he pops a speed bot, then we're still in the same boat. Huh. Think I can jump down there? This is an interesting little place. I would be willing to bet you I can absolutely jump down in there. Oh my god, I was trying to... Paralyzing darts? That's for rogues though, right? I think. PvE 2 is gonna win game of the century? Maybe. Everyone's hyping it up a lot, so who knows? I'm gonna be playing it, Prince, for sure. I've been convinced. That is a lot of potion chugging. Not really, because everyone dies in 2 hits. That is more movement speed focused. Bye. GG. Are you on east or west? I'm on east. By the way, that's kind of what I was talking about with footsteps. I bet that guy couldn't even hear me. You know, I'm telling you, the audio for other player footsteps is really messed up. It just doesn't seem like it works very well. Dad fights are pre-pot, no one engages. Well, dad combat is mostly just throwing shit at range until someone dies. For the most part. You have 1,000 hours in PoE? That's crazy. I've never played the game at all. It's a lot of hours. You're not entirely wrong, though. I mean, dad fights are decided a lot based on what kind of pots you have available. But so was Dungeonborn. I mean, who the hell fought in TV without a Thunder Flask? The difference is, in Dungeonborn, you could use the Thunder Flask to actually engage in melee. In Dark and Darker, you just run away because of the movement speed meta. Just all movement speed, man. Oh, thousands of hours. Ah, I see, okay. I might have misread that. Yeah, I see now. Let's just keep going naked for now. I don't feel like, I really don't feel like regearing. So. Try to find more players to fight. Do I do shooter extractors? I'm not a huge fan of the shooter extractor games, to be real with you. Like, Tarkov doesn't interest me at all. That's why I've been leaning towards these more fantasy-like games that aren't just shooters. But none of them are really out yet. They're all in beta. Like, I can't, you know, there's only so much I can do. Dark and Darker is still the sole primary competitor, which sucks because I just don't really feel like streaming the game at the moment. Alright. Pick up frogs. I don't know at this point how they would fix the range and speed meta. The problem is they've never tried to do much outside of... They really haven't done anything to fix it, Lich. It's been a problem for a really long time. How did that hit me? I evaded through him. I don't know. I don't mind the look of this game, but it's definitely not something I plan to put a whole lot of time into. It was one of those just one-off streams. I just wanted to see how the game was feeling, you know? I can't really stream Mistfall anymore. You know, there's almost no players because the game is still closed beta. The keys have pretty much stopped from what I've seen, and there's no solos, so I can't play it anyway. So it's just like, you know, what can I do? Not much. Man, you guys have, I'm actually so excited for PoE 2, just because I really like ARPGs. I was a big fan of Diablo, and after seeing the gameplay of PoE, it looks pretty polished, so I'm kind of excited to just see how it feels. So I am really just in waiting mode right now. I'm just sitting here like, oh, you know, I wish it was 2 days in the future. That would be nice. PoE 1 never interested me because it looked too complicated for my liking. I also didn't own a PC for a while. The first game I ever played on PC consistently was really Dark and Darker. I played StarCraft 1, but that was back in the day, and it wasn't my own computer I played on. The family computer. Also, another thing that I think Mistfall feels a lot more fun in, as far as this game goes, is gear is, like, non-existent in this game. I have almost never found any gear at all. In Mistfall, I was finding, even though I was getting my ass kicked a lot of the time by mobs, I was getting gear quite a lot. So I'm like, you know, so just putting it out there that I think the loot finding is more fun in Mistfall so far, from what I've seen. Most of the stuff I've been getting has been just miscellaneous resources. Like, I've gotten a few pieces here and there, but that's about it. Oh, what the hell is this? What is this stun? Oh, nice. Okay. You're dead. Yeah, I'm really not sold on the combat in this game. It feels really strange to me. I don't know. It really does feel odd. Feels very stun-locky. You know, it's like, hit somebody, they get stunned. If you happen to hit them and they do get stunned, you can get more hits. You know, it doesn't have the same feel that Mistfall has. I think I've been spoiled now. After seeing that game, I'm realizing how shallow these other games are as far as like the potential for combat. And not just this game. Doubt is included, and Midnight Walkers is kind of in there too. Midnight Walkers need some serious combat revamp. The only reason I like Midnight Walkers so much, quite honestly, is because of the aesthetic. You know, I love the zombie. Like, I just like the zombie idea, and it's not done yet, which is really cool. But, you know, undeniably, like, the combat in that game just isn't really where it needs to be yet. But it's kind of hard for me to, like, look at the combat in this game and think that it's at all comparable to Mistfall, because it's maybe at some point it will be, but I don't know when that would happen. Did I slay at addicting games? Oh, of course I did. I played the shit out of addicting games. Of course. Didn't everyone? The Smash is OP. Oh, it might be. Keep in mind, the Rogue has a bunch of stuff that makes you stun / can't move either. So, there's a lot of unfun things happening in these fights, I think. At least, that's how it feels so far. Cat Cannon? Oh, I did. I played the hell out of Cat Cannon. That shit was fire. Who the hell wouldn't play Cat Cannon? Is it even possible to not play that game? I'm actually just slaughtering these rogues. Back to the menu screen with you, buddy. Sick? I'm not sick. Just because I like to shoot cats out of cannons does not mean I'm sick. I like to see how far they go, you know? Very fun. Hello? There we go. It's a distance thing, the cat? Yeah. I mean, I don't know about anything. I just know it was fun. Alright, fellas. I think I did pretty much all the testing that I wanted to do for this game. I think that was a nice, short and sweet stream for Legacy. I think that's probably about enough for me. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to check out the game if you like. If you're on YouTube, you don't mind liking the video before you go. Appreciate it. Helps the VOD. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to drop a follow. I do plan to be live again soon, but it's probably going to be for PoE 2. My plan is to come back and start streams probably when PoE 2 launches. I just don't know what else to stream until then. I actually don't know what to stream because I just don't feel like playing Dark and Darker. So, unless I sit there and just chatting, I actually don't know. I'm not really sure. I guess we could play Kit and Cannon and addicting games and just chatting or something, but I'm not really sure what else to do. So I don't know. It'll probably just be waiting for it'll probably just be waiting for that. It's only 2 days. It's not that far away. So I mean it's fine. We'll be there soon. Either way, thank you all. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you guys hopefully in 2 days. All right? See you guys.